Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video where today we are talking about Creepshow art. Now, if you don't know, Creepshow art is a semi-popular YouTuber in the artistic community. A community I am not a part of, but I do follow a lot of drama from all around the YouTube because, it's interesting, I guess. So, I watched a lot of her videos, especially talking about some of the topics that I talk about on my channel, particularly internet drama and other bullshit just from around the world. But this is all coming from an old fan, not necessarily any sort of friend or anyone that really knew this person, but I watched her videos and stuff like that. So there's a forum on the internet called lolcow.farm where they talk about influencers and a lot of other types of people. Now, what's different between lolcow.farm to a website like 4chan, even though they are both image boards, is lolcow.farm has rules. Very specific rules that you must follow or else your anonymity will be taken away. Now, unfortunately, one of these rules, well, unfortunately for them, being Creepshow art, unfortunately for Shannon, one of them is don't pretend to be somebody else to promote your own content, a rule that she broke frequently. Now, you can read through the forum post on lolcow.farm. With all their posts, Shannon said some very fucked up shit. Now, I frequent sites like 4chan, so I don't really care all that much about the homophobia and bullshit like that. I care about you breaking the rules of those sites. Now, that's just something that you get with image board culture, especially on sites like 4chan, which is something I frequent. Now, unfortunately for Shannon, one of her things in there was a dox of her sister. Now, this kind of bullshit, man, because it is proven that it came from her IP that she doxed them from, even though, of course, she says that it didn't. Now, the problem with that is that the way that she says that this happened was through smurfing an IP. Now, for those of you that are not very tech-savvy or not hackers, where you smurf an IP, you can, instead of just, using that IP, you can DDoS somebody. So, explain to me why a person who has been harassing you, quote-unquote, for years would not DDoS your account, yet instead what they do is go under your IP to post shit on a fucking forum that no one's gonna fucking really care about. Doesn't make sense, right? That brings me to the next topic. She lied about having a stalker for years. Well, allegedly lied. About having a stalker for years, which is very interesting. I'll get to that later. Now, apparently her channel was quote-unquote hacked, even though the only things that got changed were the banner of her YouTube channel, the thumbnail, and her community tab being gone, which came quite conveniently, matter of fact, but I digress. Now here's where we really get to the meat and potatoes of this drama. Emily Artful. Great YouTube channel, great creator. Go subscribe to her. She has like a huge fucking video going into way more detail than I ever could on her channel about her actually being allegedly stalked by Shannon and her husband. And frankly, I believe it. So, apparently, for years, she and him allegedly, so I can't get sued, allegedly went out of their way to get this person fired from multiple jobs. And, again, allegedly used revenge porn against Emily Artful that they got from a ex-date. Which, you're pretty fucked up, man. You know? The ex happening to be Shannon's husband. I don't know the name of that person, or I would throw it out there. I happen not to. Now, the stalking apparently went on for years, a long-ass period of time, and allegedly, Shannon's husband's had her Emily Artful unconscious. I'm very sorry that I have to talk about this. And did some not good things to them. Which, pretty fucked up, man. But, yeah. Now, of course, I don't know the full details of this. I was not there. I'm not Emily Artful. Go watch her video for that information. Now, apparently, Shannon says that she had a stalker named, Amy? Which is kind of a play on Emily? Yeah. Well, now, I find this kind of funny, because a lot of the things that Shannon says Emily did is, sorry, not Emily, Amy did, is stuff that, Shannon did to Emily. Now, like I said, this is just me putting this out there. This is not, this is all alleged information. Take it as you will. Look at your, look at forum posts and all of that on its own. You know, I'm not a fucking lawyer. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and, abortion clinic!